Hello everybody, welcome back to Spare Time. In this episode we will be, as the title says, making a Spider-Man face shell based off the design I got from another YouTuber. This guy is Daily DIY, his link is in the description below. He makes a ton of great DIY costume bits and masks and things like that. Really awesome, go check out his channel. Today we're going to be making the face shell based off of the one he provides for free. In his video, you just have to look it up. And yeah, once I printed them out, I laid them all down on a piece of cereal box and I cut around the perimeter of the print, and I took a glue stick and glued around it and glued it to the cardboard I'm using. And yeah, you don't really have to cut all the little lines like we did for the Batman costume, but yeah. So I got that one cut out. Now I'm doing the big piece. And I'm just going crazy with the glue stick here because I didn't have patience to do individual lines. Now I'm again cutting around the perimeter with the cardboard. Now I'm cutting out all the lines, and this is where you do have to cut all the lines. And yeah, so we're just going through individual cutting, making sure I don't cut too much, taking my time with it. And scissors, 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 scissors. And this is how that folds right there. That's how that piece goes together. Now we're cutting out the, this is going to be the chin, the cheek and the eye, right below the eyepiece right here. So I'm cutting it out like so. And trying to be really careful around there. Now I'm having, I had the hot glue gun on. And you kind of just fold it like that. And my hot glue gun has, well, the hot glue sticks I have are kind of too small for my hot glue gun. So I have to like push it through with my hand instead of using the trigger. Which kind of sucks, but you know, it doesn't matter. Just in case you were wondering why I was holding it like that. Anyway, I'm folding the pieces together and sticking them in place. And this is kind of time consuming, just a little bit. Not too much though, it's not too bad. Just putting it into place like that, making sure everything fits all flush and even. And there we're done. One more piece. And now we're done. Okay, so that's the forehead piece. Forehead and the brow and the, a little bit of back of the head. And I think right there I kind of got some on my finger. And this is the cheek piece. Just glue that together. This is like another piece of the cheek, more towards like the mouth. Glue this little flap onto the bottom. Just hold it in place for a little bit and gluing this part together like so. And just gluing the rest of it down like that. So once you have all that glued down, you're gonna take the cheek piece that we have down there by my leg, and you're gonna glue it together like that. Then you're gonna grab the top piece of the face shell, the forehead that we just did, and just connect them like this. And then you're gonna connect them together. And if you did it correct, it should connect without a hole in the nose. But in case there is a hole in the nose, all you have to do is add some extra cardboard right there, like that. And this is the face shell, nearly done. I had to cut this piece off because it was too small for me and it was cutting into my chin. And yeah, all of it's kind of flimsy. And when I put it on to test fit it, it kind of snapped off and it didn't really work. So I decided to add some strength with some extra cardboard pieces that I got from the scraps from the box. Sorry about the lighting change. Basically, I took extras from the cereal boxes I used and cut them up and just added them to every crease line or every line that there is, any line that needs reinforcement. And as you can see right there, it's all around the mouth, and I did all around the forehead as well, and that little flap right there, and the sides especially. And another thing I did for comfort was I added foam sheets right there, just kind of doubled up foam sheets, and I also cut up the top a little bit and increased it upwards because it was a little small. Basically what I did for the foam is I cut up a little piece of foam like this, and I glued along the perimeter of these little foam rectangles, and I glued them together, sandwiched them together, trying not to get glue on my hands and burn myself, and failed. And I just did a line right there because I don't need too much hot glue anymore. And I just stuck it where my my bones with the mask, so like my cheekbones, my forehead, sides of my head. I glued foam in so it could be a little more comfortable. I would have liked having different type of foam, the kind of foam that kind of form around my face, but this is good too. It's the cheaper way. And just kind of going around everything, making sure everything is reinforced and tight. It's not going to pop off easily. And yeah, I just put cardboard and foam everywhere. And this, I tried to make breathing holes right here. As you can see, like little dots. I tried it and it looked really, really bad, so I just cut it out, and that works as well. And it works well for breathing and stuff. Still can't breathe too well on the mask, but this is what it looks like with the mask on it. And yeah, that's it. We're about done. That's all it took. Now we have a face shell. And you can use this. You don't really have to if you don't like it. The alternative is to buy a $200 one. And I don't really think I'll do that. And you just trace around the eye holes and cut it, but I'll do that in the next video. Yeah, so that's all the spare time I have to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. If you didn't, let me know. And if you did, let me know. And I'll be doing the rest of the Spider-Man costume very, very soon. So just stay tuned on that. And that's all the spare time I have to share with you guys. See you later.